Okay, so this is Daf 76 of Avodah Amud Beit. So I already finished this with my family, so I'm not going to say the Hadron, but we're just going to finish this couple paragraphs here. So it says, he surrounded it with a rim of dough around its rim and filled it with water and boiled it, so that the water boiled along its rim. So Rava said, who would be clever enough to perform such an action if not Rav Akavya, as he is a great man? He maintains that as it absorbs it, so it expels it, just as the rim absorbs the forbidden substance by small drops of it that reach the rim, so too it expels the forbidden substance by small drops of boiling water that reach the rim. The Mishnah teaches with regard to a knife, the knife, one must polish it and it is rendered pure. So Rav Ukva Bar Chama says, and one must thrust it 10 times into the ground. So Rav Huna, son of Rav Yehoshua, says, and this must be done in in untilled earth, so hard earth. So Rav Kahana says, and this applies to a good knife that does not have notches, so that the entire surface of the knife is scraped against the ground. This is also taught in a Baraita. With regard to a good knife that does not have notches, one can thrust it 10 times into the ground. So Rav Huna, son of Rav Yehoshua, says, this is sufficient for the purpose of eating cold food with it. So this is like that incident involving Mar Yehuda, an important personage of the house of the Exilarch, and Bati Bar Tuvia, a wealthy man, who were sitting before King Shapur, the king of Persia. The king's servants brought an etrog before them. The king cut a slice and ate it, and then he cut a slice and gave it to Bati Bar Tuvi. He then struck the knife 10 times in the ground, cut a slice, and gave it to Mar Yehuda. So Bati Bar Tuvi said to him, and is that man not Jewish, meaning himself? King Shapur said to him, I am certain that master, meaning Mar Yehuda, that he is meticulous about halacha, but I am not certain about that master, referring to Bati Bar Tuvia, that he's meticulous in halacha. So there are those who say that King Shapur said to him, remember what you did last night. So the Persian practice was to present a woman to each guest with whom he would engage in intercourse, but Mar Yehuda did not accept the woman who was sent to him, but Bati Bar Tuvi did, and therefore he was not assumed to be meticulous with regard to eating kosher food. So, Hadran Alach, Shocher et Hapoel, Salich la Masechet Avodah Zarah.